State, the Republican presidential candidates made their way back to the Midlands.
They appeared at a number of forums today, taking questions from undecided voters. News 19's Clark Foraker was with the candidates today. And Clark, it is the final push for support out there.
Yeah, Jared, that's exactly right. You know, no short of action today on the campaign trail. We've got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then, of course, the big vote Saturday. And today the candidates explained not only why they were better than other GOP hopefuls, they also told voters why they believed they were the best choice, that is, to beat President Obama. We'll start at the State House this morning. Texas Congressman Ron Paul started his morning there. Continued talking about points he made during last night's debate in Myrtle Beach. Paul said South Carolina has taken positive steps to reduce unemployment and that federal and state governments will have to collaborate in the future to reduce that number even more.
The federal government is not to be specific other than they should provide a good environment. They have a responsibility for a sound currency and a healthy budget, so they're not taxing the people to run up and pay for these deficits. So the federal government has the obligation not to overregulate and get out of the way.
Now, Newt Gingrich, he held a town hall style meeting in West Columbia this afternoon. Gingrich took questions from voters in the crowd, some of them admitting they actually hadn't chosen who to vote for yet. After Gingrich shook hands with folks in the crowd, he pleaded to them to use any means possible to remind family and friends to vote on Saturday.
I'm prepared to run a campaign this fall between President Obama as the best food stamp president and Newt Gingrich as somebody who actually has twice participated in creating jobs. And I think we will be competitive in every neighborhood in America.
Former Pennsylvania Senator Rick Santorum made his way across the state with stops in the Low Country and Aiken before making his way to the Midlands. At a Faith, Family, and Freedom Town Hall in Lexington today, Santorum said if the American people want a true conservative in the White House, he's their only choice.
When I was in the leadership of the United States Senate, every conservative organization from pro-business to pro-gun to pro-life to pro-national security, if there was a conservative issue that was coming to the floor and they wanted to get to the floor, they wanted to get attention, they came to me on the leadership. Because I would fight for the conservative principles to be out there and get the votes and make the difference when in trying to move the agenda forward.
Texas Governor Rick Perry spoke at a town hall meeting this morning in Murrells Inlet. He turned his focus to our nation's military. Perry stressed that it's important to provide employment for returning veterans, as well as support National Guard troops who serve multiple tours of duty overseas.
You give back. That's what this country's really based upon, is giving back. And no other, as I said, no other way reflects that better than men and women who have worn the uniform.
Former Massachusetts Governor Mitt Romney is picking up the pace in his attacks against President Obama. Today he spoke out against the president and his administration for excessive spending at a campaign stop in Florence.
He just asked yesterday for authorization to raise the debt ceiling by another $1.2 trillion. Do you see where this is going? This was not a temporary thing just to quickly give the economy a stimulus 3 years ago. No, he continues to spend massively.
Now, several of the candidates are here in Columbia tonight attending a forum at the Marriott Hotel this evening. The campaign far from over today. Nate Stewart will have full coverage of that event, what the candidates had to say, coming up tonight at 11. Guys?
It's going to be a busy next several days there, Clark.
With 3 days left, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and you could even tell today the punches coming harder and faster. I'm sure that pace will only pick up as we head into Saturday.